Hello everyone, and welcome back to Media Studies Pro. In our filmmaking series, we've dived deep into camera settings, shot types, and cool camera movements. Today, we're tackling one of the most exciting tools in a filmmaker's kit, camera lenses. A lens isn't just a piece of glass you stick on your camera. It's the eye of your story. It shapes how your audience sees and feels everything on screen. So, what does a lens actually do? It controls what your camera sees and, more importantly, how it sees it. Your choice of lens directly impacts the framing, the depth of field, that dreamy background blur, and even the emotional weight of a scene. This is why professional directors and cinematographers obsess over which lens to use for every single shot. Let's start with the basics: focal length. You'll see this measured in millimeters, like 18 millimeters, 50 millimeters, or 85 millimeters. It's simple. A lower number means a wider field of view, and a higher number means a more zoomed-in, telephoto view. A wide lens lets you capture a huge, sprawling landscape, while a telephoto lens can make a subject feel right in front of you, even if they're far away. First up, let's talk about wide-angle lenses. These are typically anything between 14 millimeters and 35 millimeters. They're fantastic for establishing shots that introduce a new location, sweeping landscapes, vlogging where you need to show your surroundings, and shooting in tight spaces like a small room. They create a great sense of scale and make everything feel more expansive. A word of caution, though: if you get too close to a person's face with a wide lens, it can create some unflattering distortion, so use them thoughtfully for portraits. Next, we have standard lenses, which usually fall between 35 millimeters and 50 millimeters. These are often called normal lenses because their perspective is very similar to how the human eye perceives the world. This makes them incredibly versatile and perfect for interviews, narrative storytelling, and general everyday filmmaking. The 50 millimeters lens is so beloved that many filmmakers affectionately call it the nifty 54. It's all-around usefulness and beautiful results. It's a true workhorse. Then we have the telephoto lenses, anything from 85 millimeters and up. These are the masters of subject isolation. They create a very shallow depth of field, which results in that intensely blurry background that makes your subject pop. Telephoto lenses are the go-to choice for stunning portraits, emotional close-ups, and those really cinematic shots you see in movies. They also have a unique effect called compression, where they make the background appear closer to the subject than it actually is, creating a very layered and dramatic look. Now for the big debate: prime lenses versus zoom lenses. What's the difference? A prime lens has a fixed focal length. It's a 35 millimeters or a 50 millimeters or an 85 millimeters, and that's it. You can't zoom in or out. Primes are celebrated for their superior image sharpness, fantastic performance in low light because of their wider apertures, and their ability to create that creamy background blur. They also force you to be a more active filmmaker. You have to physically move your camera to reframe your shot, which often leads to more creative compositions. On the other hand, a zoom lens offers a range of focal lengths, like a 24-70 or a 72-00mm. The convenience here is undeniable. Zooms are incredibly flexible and are lifesavers for shooting events, documentaries, or any situation where things are happening fast and you don't have time to swap lenses. You can go from a wide shot to a tight close-up in seconds. The trade-off is that they are often not as sharp as primes and might not perform as well in low light. One of the most cinematic qualities a lens can give you is depth of field. This simply refers to how much of your image is in sharp focus. So, if you're a beginner, what lens should you choose? It really depends on what you want to create. If you're making YouTube videos or conducting interviews, a 35 millimeters or 50 millimeters prime lens is a fantastic place to start. If you're aiming for more cinematic storytelling, a set of prime lenses will give you that professional look. And if you're into travel vlogs or run-and-gun documentary work, the flexibility of a good zoom lens is hard to beat. But here is a crucial piece of advice. A common mistake is thinking that buying an expensive lens will magically make your videos cinematic. The truth is, how you use the lens is far more important than its price tag. Your understanding of composition, lighting, and camera movement will have a much bigger impact on your final video. To wrap up, lenses are powerful storytelling tools. Getting to know different focal lengths and lens types will give you incredible control over the look, feel, and emotion of your films. Start paying attention when you watch movies. Notice how different lenses are used to make you feel a certain way. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Media Studies Pro for more tutorials on filmmaking and camera studies. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.